I'm at RepRap. Look, guys. Look. Look. I'm at RepRap. I'm at RepRap. I'm gonna put him... let's put him... here. Hold on. Wait, can I... Oh, look at that. He's gonna be sticking out the whole time. Hey, guys. I'm back. Sorry that this week I'm not streaming as much. I'm trying to catch up on a bunch of stuff. So it's like, what better excuse to talk about RepRap than to stream my RepRap recap? And as I normally do when I do IRL streams, I have a Lego set. Now I realize that the camera is very zoomed in. Unfortunately, I can't change that. So hopefully you can see that. But this is a Lego Spider-Man. So hopefully as I build, it's not too bad. Yeah, again, I can't get it. I guess I could bump it up, maybe? Maybe that would be better. Hold on. Oh, this is the kind of professionalism you come to the Ace Gamer stream for. Nothing? Sweet. Frickin' sweet, Lois. So, real ones will remember these from my channel. Where I built a bunch of... I built these. I use them as my camera stand. So... how does that look? Better? I think that looks better. Hey guys, look, you can see my GPU and my little ducky. And then I'm about to RepRap. Let's see if I tilt it just a hair. Back here you can see a little bit. It's nothing too bad. That's just my bed. Yeah, and you can see my phone over there. That's where my phone goes. My phone go. Hold on, let me see. Is there anything that you can see that's bad back there? No. No, you're gonna see my glasses. All right, so this hopefully is better. Let's see. I could like do dynamic as I go. I think that's perfect. Okay, I think that's good. Because then I can build like... when I'm building, I can like... build here, and I'll tilt the camera for it. But anyway, sorry. Let's start the music. Hopefully it's not too loud. I am an open VC, so if anybody wants to, they can join me. I don't know if they will, but as people trickle in, if you'd be interested in hearing about RepRap, you can ask me specific stuff, and I can talk about it. But I'm just kind of going to yap, as I like to do during these. So, first off, let me grab some of the stuff that I had. So, here are some of my goodies. You can't even see that. This is what I was worried about. See, like, you can't see the stuff here, but then you can't see it when it's tall. So, I'm going to... That's just worse. This is awful. Alright. I love IRL cam. This is so cool. Okay. For the first little bit, I'm just going to go back to this. And then I can add another Lego to it. Taller so that we can see more of the guy as I build him. So, here's my little goodie bag that I got, my condensed goodie bag from RepRap. I got a bunch of maker coins. I didn't really want to show off the maker coins because they're maker coins. The ones that I got were phenomenal. If you're really interested, I could go and grab them, but I don't know who all is everybody on the coins, so I didn't want to be rude to anybody. But while the one creator I did want to shout out Karen Chow, she is amazing. I love her stuff. She gave a bunch of her stuff to Gigi, like her maker coins and stuff, and I wish I had one on me because her stuff is amazing. She has these like pins that you can slide the pin back into without needing glue. That is like the coolest stuff I've ever seen. I was blown away. I was like, these are incredible. But she had given me the donut or bagel from East Coast RepRap, so... So, other stuff I want to talk about. So, I have always got to show off the filament haul. So, from the Prusa booth, they were giving off pineapple yellow and jet black as one of them. And then they were also giving out pristine white and jet black, which is a warm white, I think. Yes, this is a warm white, which I really like warm whites. They print very well. So these will be, I'll definitely use them. And I think I'm going to make a full like short that will come out talking more in detail, like showing off some of the stuff that I had. But it was kind of, I couldn't fit it all into the screen. But I got a whole kilogram worth of filament. Gigi was able to grab some, and it's always fun to do the spread where all the filament goes everywhere. And then Karen Chow, she gave us little rubber duckies, which my sister has already stolen. So you can imagine that this is what it looks like, but that's not hers. That's I believe that's Big Tree Tech's, if I remember correctly. Anyway, so overall RepRap was a lot of fun. I had a ton of fun, even though we only got to be there for a couple hours.
Zombie jump scare.
Oh my gosh, it's zombie. Zombie. Hold on, let me move you. I was worried you weren't going to be here. Here, let me make you a little bigger. Well, I'm glad you made it. You, can you see what's in the shot? Chat. Tell Zombie what's in the shot here, right here. You can see it. Zombie, can you see it? Hello? Is that you or are we a video? No, this is me. This is B. Hi. Hi. This is B. Yo, and Josh is here too. That's crazy. I just realized I was muted. I was having a whole conversation with you.
Oh, heck yeah, man.
Yeah, I love that. Everybody say hi to Zombie. He's here.
Yo, it's me, the real zombie.
So, Zombie helped me get some of this filament, as well as my sister. Like I said, I have a whole kilogram of it. But in case Bruce is watching, I don't want to get in trouble for them knowing that I mob their filament whenever I'm there. And then I got a bunch of cool maker coins. Those are my favorites. So we didn't spend a ton of time at RepRap. That's why I was like, the RepRap recap is kind of like the only bit of content I'm going to make. I will make a short, I think. And that might come out next week. I don't know. Honestly, I'm a little bit behind on everything, so I really don't know anything. But I'm glad that Zombie's here, because we could talk about... Zombie gave me some treats, and I wanted to open them up on stream. So first off, he comes to me and he's like, "Hey, I have this for you." And it's just like a handful of random stuff. There were like McDonald's stickers from like Happy Meals and stuff. No, sorry to burst your bubble, Zombie, but I threw those out at the hotel, so I don't still have them.
Oh,
he's like, "I just had these in my car, so I figured I'd give them to you."
those frozen stickers were in my car for like years.
I'm so glad that I helped you clean out your car. But he made this for me, which is the meme that I tweeted, but 3D printed. So it's, "Ooh, I'm going to RepRap." But it says, I think this one is the one that says, "Ooh, I'm at RepRap," which is the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Speaking of the thumbnail, so that was somebody who had made a 3D printed arcade stick, which, you know what, screw it. Since this is like a fun chill stream, so I haven't talked about this yet, but in a future video, not sure when it'll be out, I actually made my own 3D printed fight stick as well. So in the video, I'm going to be like, check this out in the future. But this is kind of what it looked like. And I got to play Super Mario World on it, which was a lot of fun. So I am so proud of this. You should see the wiring for this. This wiring, I think, took me 3 hours to wire this all up. But it is entirely 3D printed. And the buttons are old keycaps from a old keyboard that was broken, and my roommate was like, I'm gonna throw this out, and I was like, can I take it for the, because even if the buttons didn't work, I could have used them for like those 3D printed fidget toys that everybody's printing nowadays, but I didn't. So that's where the thumbnail is. It's not mine in the thumbnail, it's somebody else's. Didn't catch their name, but yeah, 3D printed fight sticks are awesome. I can't wait to show mine off in a video. To fully like tease that video, I'm working with 2 of my other friends. Would be a good pet 1 print. Yeah. Then the keys won't break. So if anybody wants a like crash course in OMB's here. I don't think I've seen OMB for months. What's up, dude? Pizza Tower got in a Crypt of the Necrodancer, or Rift of the Necrodancer. My bad. So anyway, so right here, the switches are made out of silk PLA, and like 5 of them broke while I was putting it in because the tolerances are very, very fine, and I was pushing a little bit harder than I should have. But other than that, I have no complaints for silk. So maybe PET would be great for the buttons so they don't break. But anyway, so I got my meme here from Zombie, and then I think Zombie might recognize this. I just realized you're on a delay, so every time I say something, you're not going to get to see it.
Yeah, that's the sticker pile.
Yeah, so Zombie got me some stickers, which I'm glad OMB joined right at this time, because these are all Sonic stickers. So I think I know what all of them... I know what all of them are. I just haven't gone through them yet. So let's do a blind box unopening, or a blind box opening of these stickers on stream. I hope this is fun. So where did you get these, Zombie?
Meyer.
Meyer.
They're like in a gumball machine.
So I'm only familiar with the ones at the dollar store. I've never seen them at other, well, I guess like one-off places have them, like mom and pop shops. But at the dollar store, Gigi and I look every time we're out. Apparently, some of the dollar stores now have Hatsune Miku ones, where they like. This is one of the ones where you like put the quarters in, and then when you push it in, and when you pull it out, it comes out with this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's, oh my gosh. So total aside, I saw a thing to like 3D print one of these, like a gumball machine, and I'm like, damn, I want to do that. I wish I had like ooh, maybe that's what I could do for RepRap. Ooh, Josh, you're listening? For 3D Printopia, let's make a 3D printed gumball machine. I'll send you the files for it. We can make the gumballs, like the actual gumballs, out of PET, so they'll be slightly transparent. Get on it. Anyway, so here are the stickers. We're going to open up the first one. Ready? Ha! All right, so we've got Sonic. Let's go. All right. Put that here. Speaking of SpongeBob, Minecraft... All right. Dude, Hatsune Miku's also in Crossworlds. I should tweet at Sega and try and get a review code. I would like die. I might tweet at them and be like, Sega! My life is yours. Tails. It's Tails. All right.
Tails.
Hey, off the wall question that has nothing to do with anything we're talking about. Did you say you're the one that Zombie? You're the one that uses DaVinci, right? DaVinci Resolve for editing.
No, I would recommend it.
I'm looking into using it just for editing clips, and then my videos will be on Vegas. I'm gonna put that back there. By the way, Spider-Man Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
did you-
from what I hear, it's like the best video editing software that's available on Linux.
Oh God, Linux. Ew. All right, next sticker. Knuckles. All right.
Dude, how does this guy know what's in it before he opens it?
I don't know. I'm just opening it. Oh, that app that makes my computer lag. I'm not surprised. Bro's got a Chromebook. Eggman. You know what's kind of cool? Oh wait. This is actually a collection. These aren't just like people making these like at home and printing them on Redbubble. These are like actual ones. See? So we've got 3 of 15, 15 of 15, 13 of 15, and 4 of 15. So so far we've gotten all like new ones. We should go for the whole collection, chat. All right, next one. Knuckles again. So I know what's in these, but I don't remember them. So 2 of 15. So unfortunately that wasn't Shadow. All right, next one. Boom! Ooh, another Sonic. Is this? Oh, this is 1 of 15. These ones match. They look sick. Look at these. These are awesome. I wish I had a place to put these. I should put these on the side of my K1. That'd be kind of fun to put a bunch
all of them on your laptop.
Oh God, I'll have a white girl laptop. All right, next one, Sonic, and this. Oh, that's our last one. So this is the one that goes with the. Hold on. Oh wait, I just realized. I think we have the main trio, like the matching main trio. Hold on, let me the cardboard out of the way. So this one, this Sonic and this Tails match or Knuckles match. Oh, and this Eggman match. So here's 1, 2. And 3, I believe. Let me check. Yeah, 1, 2, and 3. So yes, indeed, we have 1, 2, and 3, and then this is 15, and 14, and 13. So we have the first 3, the last 3, and then we also have this is 4. So we have the first 4 and the last 3. How did you manage to do that? You got no duplicates, and they're all in a row. That's crazy. What luck.
I just went there with $1 million quarters.
Dude, I should go into my piggy bank and get a bunch of these. That would be a fun short, I think. I need to do more shorts that are just fun, that aren't like 3D printed stuff. But if it depends. Sometimes they do really well, and other times they do really awful, and they get like 1 view. It's a toss up. So there's all my stickers. Thank you very much, Zombie, for those. That was fun.
No problem, Bob.
Also, I got a 10% off at Prusa, but I'm not going to show you the code because there's a chance I might use it because it's also on filament. But so Josh, if you're still here, KB3D gave me this as a thank you for being on the kit, the beta kit test. Also, here's Murph's logo. I'm not a huge fan of it because I'm pretty sure it's AI generated. It's got that AI generated sheen to it, and if you look, hold on. If you look, I don't think it's gonna. Those screws on the what's supposed to be the nozzle right there, they don't line up. So I think it's AI generated. So I'm not a huge fan of that. But...
The lines on the build plate too.
Oh, do they not match up? Hold on. Oh yeah, you're right. They run into each other on the right side. Hold on. Can you see that?
Yeah, Kirby showed me that one.
I didn't notice that. So, I've got some other stuff to show. So, my sister, I showed her the box turtle. Do you know what the box turtle is? Zombie?
I think I've heard of that.
So the box turtle is just an open source AMS that I believe KB3D is the main one that's making it, but I'm pretty sure that since it's open source, a lot of the companies have licenses. Like I'm pretty sure LDO has a kit for the box turtle, but my sister was so obsessed with the look of it. You're getting a Switch too on Sunday. Dang, I'm so jealous. I wish I could play Crossworlds with you. So the box turtle, look at how cute the logo is. I don't think I'll ever make a box turtle because it doesn't make financial sense for me since I already have a multicolor printer and I'm hoping to get an index later, but the logo is so cute. All right, last like physical thing I have to show off. Because I already showed the filament that I got off. It's in the basement, but I did get some nice silk filaments, but that'll be in the video. Crossroads isn't out until September. No, I said, I didn't mean Crossworlds. I meant Mario Kart World. My bad. Crossworlds and Mario Kart World, they kind of get mixed up in my head. Sorry about that. Anyway.
And all this devious licks he got, like...
I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much. What would I do without you, zombie? I don't know. So, Prusso was handing out these pamphlets, which just look like a regular book, but when you open them up, it's a catalog of every filament that they have. And it has a QR code on it. Hold on. It has a QR code on it that takes you to the website so you can buy the filament. Can't wait for Donkey Kong Bonanza looks... Oh my god. I think I'm going to buy the amiibo for Donkey Kong Bonanza, even though I can't play the game. Because Pauline looks so cute. Oh my gosh, she's so adorable. And the new DK design is so sick. He looks awesome. But anyway, so... Like, they've got the PTG magnetite, which is filled with metal particles, so it's magnetic. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I know who I got to send this to. Prusa PTG magnetite is a material with paramagnetic properties and a nice dark satin appearance. The filament is suitable for making various electronic parts such as switches, potentiometers, induction loops, electromagnetic shielding, etc. In hobby use, the material can be used for various tools that can be designed to a magnet. Another use can be found in art, design, toys. It's simply worth its weight in gold. It requires a hard nozzle, and it has lower layer-to-layer adhesion compared to pure PETG, which makes sense. And it can't be transformed into a permanent magnet under home conditions, so it will eventually wear out. But it's cool. So this whole book is awesome, and I don't often buy Prusament because it's... I've been getting into buying more filaments online. I used to only buy my filaments in person, which kind of limited how much filament I could get, what variety. But now that's changed. So, maybe I could show off some of the stuff that you sent me. I don't know. There's nothing really that I wanted to talk about in specific. I do think it's funny that you saw the FreeCAD booth again.
Yeah.
You in that FreeCAD booth, my lord. Oh, that picture of me is good.
That guy, just talking about open source FreeCAD.
So, hold on. I'm gonna close that and open this. There we go, so I can see what I'm looking at. So, kind of my broad strokes for this festival. First off, I want to say I'm very sad about this. I don't know if you did. We missed an entire room worth of the convention. Apparently there was an entire other warehouse that we missed.
There was another room where they were doing like robot
No,
fights.
not that room. Apparently there was another one somewhere else on the fairgrounds. I guess they opened it up. Apparently, there's some people with pictures at booths that I hadn't seen. I'm like, rats, that could have been more free filament, but I'll live. So I don't think there's any really like fun like stories like there was last time. I already got the picture of you at the FreeCAD booth. I had a lot of fun. I'm glad that we only spent a little bit of time there because apparently, like, the power went out and a bunch of other stuff happened that people were, like, complaining. I don't know. I just
It was also just hot as shit.
well, I was fine. I genuinely don't know what was going on with my body, but I didn't have any like trouble. I was totally fine. Honestly, I was more hot when we went to Menards than I was at RepRap.
It was really humid more than anything.
Well, last year it was humid, but they had like these like industrial dehumidifiers that they didn't have this year. And I don't know why they didn't have them, because like the floors were slicked with water. It was so humid.
Yeah.
So like, I think they should have taken care of that. I don't know all the ins and outs of that kind of stuff. Mario Kart World looks incredible. Yes, Mario Kart World looks so cool. I'm playing it this weekend because my friend has a Switch 2, and we're going to a convention on Saturday. Which, by the way, OMB, have you ever played... Oh, in Mario Kart World, there's a costume for Mario where he wears a button-up with shine sprites on it. That is my cosplay for the convention. I've been working on it for months, so it just happened to work out that way. I didn't plan it, but he has that as an unlockable costume in Mario Kart World. But anyway, moving on. So yeah, I also, this was a lot of fun for me because this was the first RepRap that I've gone to with my sister. And she and I normally go to conventions and we have a lot of fun, but she's never been to a 3D printing convention. And so she got to see like what artists do with 3D printing, because a lot of the stuff that you see for 3D printing is like engineer stuff. And I think that changed a lot for her, because she's already said like, hey, I've got these ideas for stuff I want to do. By the way, I'm going to start building the Lego set while I talk, because I realized I'm just going like this and it's going to get boring. Saturday. Yeah, because I have to think about what day it is, because I keep thinking that... Oh, man. We picked the right guy to be here. OMB is a huge fan of TF2, Zombie.
Hell yeah. We got 3 people that like TF2.
Yeah. Dude, TF2 is awesome. Next, maybe in the the recent future, so like in the next couple weeks, you and I should do a TF2 stream together.
As long as it's MVM, I'm down.
Did you hear the new thing about the MVM update?
Yeah, they announced a new update.
They're announcing that they're making this game a community game now. It's not even a Valve game. It's just built by the community. Have you heard of Meet the Real Medic? Yeah, that team's been doing Meet the Real Blank for a while. And I can't believe they keep getting everything crowdfunded. Good for them. So, alright. Other stuff with RepRap. Oh, my bad. Yeah. So, I wanted to also build Legos since I don't have a ton of stuff to show off like I do like I have for previous RepRaps. Oh, I love this about some of the newer Lego sets where they come with these booklets that talk about the thing that you bought. Like the Minecraft one had like a whole history of Minecraft, which was super cute. All right, I'm going to put that there and hopefully it doesn't cover up too much. Oh, you guys can't even see it. So that's perfect. By the way, shout out to the person that bought me this Lego set. You know who you are. What?
You know who you are.
Well, I don't like to dox people that... I have friends outside of stream that I don't want to dox their name unless they're comfortable with it. And I don't know, so I'm not going to give away their real name. But I want to voice my support for them. Thank you. Yeah, thanks to my wife and kids for supporting my trip to Midwest RepRap. Who was it that said, "Wait, Ace, you have a wife and kids?" And I was like, "No, not right now." Okay, so my fingers hurt because I was making my mom's birthday present. I 3D printed it. You know what? This is just a chill stream with no topic, so I get to show off shit that you're probably not going to see on the channel for like months. Hold on. I thought that was in your mind, yeah. My wife and kids aren't real. They're just in my mind. So I made this for my mom. So she and my dad are going on a Disney cruise. Yeah, I believe in August, or maybe it's end of July. I can't remember. Days blend together. So I wanted to get her a gift card, but I was like, gift cards are just... I don't know. Some people believe that gift cards aren't a good enough gift. So watch this. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Oh, shoot. I gotta cut those. You see the filament, the stray filament in there? All the hinges use... stray pieces of filament, which I don't think you can see, which is good because I used the same filament, the same marble filament for this joint that I did to print it. But yeah, and then this right here in the video, hopefully I have it out on Friday. I might have it out on Saturday. I don't know. But this method right here uses embossing text on a in Orca Slicer, and this whole thing only wasted like 0.33. No, it wasted a whole gram of material for the entire box in purging, which I think is a feat. Okay, I have all my fans on. I was like, I'm starting to get kind of warm. Yeah, I've been working on a ton of projects that I'm going to be busy. Like, I'm going to be posting a lot of stuff in the coming weeks. Waiting for the day that Optimus Prime... Oh! You're also into Transformers? Well, now I know to rush my Transformers video. One of my coworkers is really into Transformers, and his favorite character is Soundwave. And so I already made him a like flexible or a figure of Soundwave, and I'm working on like an actual like Transformers. That's right, we talked about the Transformers video game. I forgot about that. Yeah, because we talked about Transformers 1 when I saw it. Transformers 1 was so good. I did not expect it to be good, and then it was, and I was like, dang. And now they're not making any more movies in the Transformers 1 universe. It sucks. Warner Brothers, when they have to make a decision. I think it's Warner Brothers. It might be Hasbro.
Hasbro owns Transformers.
Paramount, that's it. Paramount, when they have to make a good decision. I don't wanna. Alright, how's the light level? Can you guys see? This music sucks. I'm gonna switch it. So, as anybody trickles in, if you have any questions about RepRap, feel free to ask. But to end off my last thought before we continue, yeah, OMB, I have a Transformers video coming down the pipeline. One of my issues that I struggle with sometimes is that I have a video that would be like a good video. It's just not enough content. Like, I'll print a figure and it'll be like, that's it. Like, what do I do with the figure? Play with it? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You make a video where you show like 5 things you printed.
Yeah, that's sort of what I do. Or a great example of what I'm talking about that I've already posted is the 3D printed crowbar. Because I was like, oh, this is like really funny and cool, but it's just not enough to be a video. I used to just post them, and then I would use the time lapses as my way to like pad out the video so it hit the length that I like. But now my main printer doesn't do time lapses, so I kind of had to move away from that. Also, I got a couple comments that were like, hey, the time lapses are kind of boring. Could you like not do the time lapses? And so I'm like, fine, I'll stop doing time lapses, but then that puts more pressure that the video has to be like good enough on its own, or like content heavy enough on its own, because and I don't know if this is just like an arbitrary thing that I should actually like stop doing, but I like to have all my videos as close to a minute as possible. All of my videos, except for some that I feel I can get away with it being like less long. All of my videos are between 45 seconds and 60 seconds. Now, again, I don't know if that's like something that I could do away with, but I don't know. We had to wait a whole month after the US for Transformers 1 to release. Damn, that sucks. PAL normally gets all the stuff later, like video games, all that. They normally get it after the US, which gets it after Japan. I think movies are different, though. Movies, it depends on like what movie it is. But yeah. Before I move like into the random topic, did you want to talk about RepRap at all? Did you have any like takeaways from RepRap?
Well, watching Ace and everyone else just discreetly steal more filament from the
Hey,
was really funny.
Steel is a very
Oh yeah, you
heavy
exaggerated it.
It's there. No, see, here's the thing: is Prusa. Here's the way that I justify it in my head. Every time I talk to the people at the booth, they are like, "We don't want to ship this back home. So like, please like, take it." Last year, the only reason that I had a ton of that filament was because I talked to the actual people at the Prusa booth, and I was like, hey man, I love this filament, it's so good, I don't get it that often, I only get it at the RepRaps. And they were like, oh well, if you're here tomorrow, we'll like load you up. And I was like, oh really, like are you okay with that? And they're like, well, that's why we'll wait until the last day to load you up, because we'll make sure that everybody else gets some. But then like we don't want to go home with it because then we have to pay shipping. And I'm like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. So they gave me an entire suitcase. Like I didn't go up there and steal that one last year. That was the people at the Prusa booth that did that. This one, yeah, that was all on me, but we're not going to talk about that.
This time,
yeah,
it was all on me.
This time I was like, I want Sonic 3 released a single day after the US. Yeah, it's weird. Movies are weird. Companies are weird. I think one of the things that they try to look out for is like what's releasing around that time, because you don't want your movie to compete unfairly with something. But aside from us mobbing the filament, was there anything else that you thought was kind of fun or wanted to talk about?
The open source booth.
OpenSCAD. Dude, OpenSCAD is like, I cannot. The people talk about OpenSCAD like it's cool. And I look at it and it's just coding. Like, of course you like it. It's coding. It's 3D modeling by coding. I think OpenSCAD is cool for it's cool for it's cool for certain projects, like projects where you want to model something but have a known parameter that changes. So like Gridfinity was a really good one for that, because you could like just change a couple of variables and you'd get a brand new file.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get Studio Series B6 Megatron in September. Is that the one from the movie, or is that one that I'm not familiar with? By the way, have you seen the Sonic Transformers? Those look cool as hell. I can't wait till those come out. Back to OpenSCAD. So, do you know what I'm talking about when I say that? Google it.
Yeah. It's yeah, they use it on like the websites where you can customize your model.
Yes,
like,
yeah, they told you about that.
like a nameplate.
They're out in the U.S. Oh, see, I'm not. Oh, the Sonic figures. Yes, the Sonic figures are out in the U.S. right now. All right, these should fit. Hold on. Why do these not line up with the... Oh, I don't think that that's right. Oh, I'm missing like a whole ass like thing. Hold on. I missed like a whole step. This is why I shouldn't stream. I should actually pack it up. I'm cooked and washed. Right, Google Studio Series. I will after stream. I'm going to use streamer's privilege right now because I'm got my hands full. I guess it doesn't really matter where I put this. But I love how the Tails guy will Transformer will what's it called? He turns into Tails' biplane. That's super cool. The Tornado. Side note, apparently Steve's Lava Chicken is in the game as a music disc now. In Crossworlds? Or in Minecraft? Probably Minecraft. What the? It was at the Kids' Choice Awards. Did you see it? I guess when you said music disc, I should have known you were talking about Minecraft. Why would they even put this here if it was just gonna lock anyway? I don't know. Today I saw a thing for a player model mod for Minecraft that lets you play as the classic characters from Sonic. It looks sick. I gotta look up the name of it, though. I can't remember it. Is it gonna rain? I mean, it makes sense. It's been hot as hell this week. Some rain might actually feel good. Ooh, I'm about to rain. Now disappear? No! Alright, bye. Thanks for stopping by, OMB. Take care, man. Okay, so you were talking about FreeCAD and how they use it in... I bet you don't even know the websites that they were talking about.
What?
When they were like Thingiverse, you're like, wow, I didn't even know Thingiverse existed.
I know about Thingiverse. It existed in 2013.
It was like one of the first. I don't know if it was the first. I'm gonna have somebody actuallying me in the comments about how I'm wrong that it was the first one. Actually, My Mini Factory was first. Okay, buddy. When was the last time you actually used My Mini Factory? Like, I like My Mini Factory as much as the next guy, but shit is decrepit. Anything else that you liked from RepRap? You guys went back after we like left.
Oh no, we
You didn't stay very long, did you?
No.
What did you do?
Like the next day we didn't go back to RepRap.
Yeah, well,
Oh.
Kirby might have gone on Sunday.
Yeah, but after you guys left, we kind of just walked around with his Game Boy camera and took a bunch of pictures with it.
Yeah, I gotta grab a picture. I gotta grab those or grab his permission to get those. Did you take any videos?
No.
God damn it! I don't have any videos. I don't know what footage I'm gonna put over the short. I really got there and I was just like so tired. I was like, I don't really feel like filming right now. I'll just steal from Kirby or Zombie. And Kirby was like, haha, it's good to see you. Now we will not talk for 3 more months. I think, legitimately, I think the last time I talked to him was, no, the last time I talked to him was at MagFest.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, how are you? He's like, oh, I'm not doing so well. I'm like, I wouldn't know. I don't get to talk to you. Speaking of which, he said he might be here. If you're here, Kirby, sound off. I don't want it to seem like I'm bullying you. You have to be here so that it's friendly banter. It's friendly banter until the person's not here, and then it's just full-fledged bullying.
No, it's full-fledged talk about them behind their back.
Real and also true. Oh, I put the wrong piece on there. That's why they're not fitting. Right? Hold on. Oh, that's it. These are the wrong pieces.
Ooh, I needed that.
Ooh, I needed that. So, did you wake up early specifically to be here?
No.
Oh,
I just happened to wake up early.
gotcha. I was gonna say, I gotta give you a kiss. Thank you. Originally, Gigi was supposed to be here, which is why she's in the thumbnail. But she got sick and was like, I don't feel like coming. And I was like, all right, I guess it's okay that you skip out on stream, you stinker.
You goober.
You goober. You damn goober. I gotta say, Menards was mid. I don't get the hype.
Like, it's just a store.
Yeah, I know. Buddy, what did you expect? It's a store.
I don't understand all the hype around a store. Like,
okay, all right. I will give you an example of one that like lived up to the hype. Micro Center. I'm a Micro Center shill, so I apologize, but I first walked into Micro Center and I left like after spending like $150 first time I was there. It's like Toys R Us for like Redditors.
It's like a not shit Best Buy.
Yeah, right. It's like if Best Buy actually adapted instead of just dying.
Yeah. Instead of being for old people or something.
Yeah, well. See, all of these companies are run by CEOs who never go to the actual store that they own, and they make all these decisions about stores that they don't go to, and that's why these places suffer. Like, they see numbers, they see, oh, people buy a lot of stuff from Amazon, that must mean that we need to be digital. And it's like, no, people go to brick and mortar stores for a reason. You need to make the experience for the brick and mortar people better. Then there's a reason for you to go to a store. Like, I truly believe that one of the biggest notches in Micro Center's cap is their 3D printing section. Now, I am incredibly biased when I say that, but I think that people buy shit online because there's a frame of reference for the thing that they're buying. Does that make sense, or do I need to explain it a little bit?
Nah, that makes sense.
And so like I would buy a shirt on Amazon, and I generally know, like, okay, this is how shirts generally fit on me. You know, like, this is what it looks like. And so I have a frame of reference for a shirt. But stuff like 3D printer parts and materials and that kind of stuff, most people, including myself, lack a frame of reference for it. Like, you don't know what a color is going to look like until you print it. But especially until you get it in your hand, you're not going to know what it looks like. Actually, I was talking with the rep at the Polymaker booth about this, where he was saying, like, one of the toughest things with selling filament online is that it's hard for people to know what the color looks like when they print with it, which is why I didn't know this, but they don't edit the pictures on their website. The only editing that they do is to make the hue online match the hue in person. And they have like a person who specially manages that, so that like what you see is what you get. And I was like, damn, I didn't know that. That's like an extra level of detail. But that's why I do those like frog videos. They're not just because I want to pad out my what is on my channel, you know, my videos. It does make it nice because those videos are easier to make, but I do those because it's kind of hard sometimes to know what a filament looks like printed or like on a roll. And I've actually gotten some comments of people that see the vision. Like, I got a comment, somebody was like, thank you, I was about to buy this filament and I wasn't sure what it was going to look like. So I'm like, yeah, there you go. That's exactly why I post them. But anyway, back to talking about Micro Center. That's one of the reasons why I think Micro Center is cool, because you can go in and you can physically see the stuff that you're buying. I know I'm kind of talking to the wrong group when I complain about this, but that's one of my biggest problems with AliExpress. Because you buy this stuff from companies that have like random characters as a name, you know, and then it comes to you and it's like garbage, and you can't really return it at that point because it's, you know, directly from Shenzhen, so it's not going to be returnable really, so you're kind of stuck with it. So yeah, ow, I pinched my skin with that. Ouchie. So put that on the side here, and then make a second of those. So one of these. I don't know. Do you agree? That's one of the things that, like, I think it was Fuzzy that we got into a discussion about that the one time. Not a fight, a discussion. Because I said I don't like buying stuff from AliExpress. I don't even really like buying stuff from Amazon, all the, like, politics around Amazon aside. Because I've bought stuff from Amazon that's from a reseller and not from an actual, like, account. And then it comes and it's, like, not what I wanted. And I'm like, damn, now I'm stuck with this. And Amazon's getting really funky about returns now, where, like, you can't return, you have to go to a special, like, Amazon return place, and they've closed down a bunch of their old Amazon return places. Like, you used to be able to go, like, Kohl's, but now you have to go to a store owned by Amazon, so, like, Whole Foods. But the closest Whole Foods to me is, like, 40 minutes away. So it's like, great, now I really can't return my shit anymore. Anyway, ranting aside.
Yeah, what the hell? Yeah, you like buy things from Amazon because you live in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, like, isn't the whole point of buying from Amazon that I don't have to go to a brick and mortar store? But the whole point is they're trying to disincentivize people from returning stuff. So I get why they're making it purposefully shit so that you don't use that service. So they can still offer it so they don't get, like, in trouble with I don't know who.
Regulators.
Yeah, I don't even know if, like, returns are part of regulation, but they probably are. They're probably part of some consumer protection thing, which is awesome and based. I'm glad that it is, if it is. But yeah, I think the problem is that a lot of these stores like went out of business because they focused on trying to beat Amazon at their own game and they couldn't. And now the only place where you can get a lot of this stuff is on Amazon. So like,
Yeah.
like where else am I supposed to like? For instance, at Midwest RepRap, there was a guy who was using balloon LEDs. I didn't even know those existed until I saw that he was using them, and I would really love to use those on some of my 3D printed projects, because I think that one of the hardest things that I suffer with as a maker is trying to figure out how to light my stuff up. So having an easy way to light stuff up would be phenomenal, and they're really cheap. They're like maybe like a cent a piece, or like 2 cents a piece or something like that. So they are very, very cheap. But where am I going to get them? Party City's out of business, so I can't get them from Party City.
Yeah, you're gonna buy it from Amazon or eBay.
I'm gonna buy it
or
from Amazon.
AliExpress.
But why would I buy it from? Well, so AliExpress has been getting better with shipping, but it used to be like you'd buy something on AliExpress and it wouldn't come for like almost a month, because it would be shipping from
true.
China. Now, I've heard from people like Kirby that it's gotten better, but the last time... Here's another... So the first time I ordered from AliExpress, 2 things happened. I was buying parts for the... Ender restoration video. That's where originally I had bought that sprite extruder off AliExpress. But I got an email from Creality that was like, can you cancel your order? And I'm like, what? No, I want this product. And they're like, well, we don't still sell it anymore. And I'm like, well, then why was it a listing? And they're like, we don't know, but we can't like cancel your order, so you have to go in and cancel it. And I'm like, this sucks. And then I got the order from AliExpress, and it wasn't even the right shit. I got a like desk mat that was as big as my room. I use it as a carpet now, but like I just randomly got this package that's not... I didn't order it. And it's not like they delivered it to the wrong address, because it had my name and everything on it.
It said Ace Gamer on it.
But I got some heat set inserts because they were like a few dollars. And yeah, they fucked up 2/3 of my order. And so I'm like, great, now I have to go to Amazon, because they're the only ones that have this extruder that I want now. And I had to buy it from Amazon. I almost wanted to be like Creality. I can go on Amazon and buy it right now. Why can't you just pull it from the Amazon shelves and give it to me? Like, you guys suck for this, for real. It's because they want me to pay double the price.
Like bureaucracy shit.
Yeah, I don't care whose fault it is. I'm going to blame the place that I bought it from. You know, because like if that happened on Amazon, I'd be like, see, this is why you don't buy stuff from Amazon. But it didn't happen. It didn't happen on Amazon. It happened on AliExpress. You know, it's like one of those where it's like, oh, dude, trust me, it'll be okay, and then you try it and it's not okay, and you're like, see, I was right the whole time. You look at their prices and you're like, damn, those prices are nice, and then you have to go through... Oh, and now with the tariffs, I'm not even sure if buying from AliExpress is cheaper anymore.
Ooh, yeah.
But because the tariffs were both paused but not paused, because like companies are still charging extra. Like Walmart is still charging extra, and they're calling it tariff pricing. So like, I don't even know if it's worth buying stuff from AliExpress anymore. Oh, I really am getting old. I'm complaining about prices.
That's an old people thing?
Yeah, the other day I was complaining when I was on stream. When When I was playing Sonic Unleashed last, I was complaining about my health insurance and my Roth IRA, and that made me feel old as hell. By the way, for anybody that's too young and not over the hill like me, a Roth IRA is a retirement fund.
Yeah,
So,
what's the Roth part? Is that taxed before or after?
it's post-tax. Like you put your taxed income into it. A 401k is the one that's pre-tax. That one they take out before it's before they take taxes. And I believe the trade-off is the 401k, you save money because you put it in untaxed, but then when you take it out, there's something special with the taxes where like either you don't get taxed on it or it is capped at like a certain taxed level, so like it doesn't increase with your taxes. I don't know all of the specifics of it. I just know
also,
that
there's like a non-Roth IRA, which whatever the hell a Roth IRA is, it goes in the other direction where you like get taxed when you take it out instead.
that's a 401k. I just told you. If it's pre-tax, it's a 401k. Anytime you do, there's other types of savings accounts. Like you can like a Roth has a maximum level. Oh, thanks, Dreams. Hi, good to see you. So, maybe I hope I'm not wrong about this because I took a class on this stuff in college. But if you want to save more money for retirement, because the Roth has a maximum. I don't know what the actual maximum is. I just know what mine is, and I don't really feel comfortable discussing it in case it like doxes my salary or something like that. But there is a maximum amount that you can contribute to your Roth every year. Outside of that, if you want to put more money into your Roth, you would need to make a separate savings account that also trades in the stock market. But it is a separate account. It is not the same as the Roth. It is just a general investment account. So, yeah. Okay. I think it's tall enough now where I should extend it up with one more. By the way, isn't it cool that I'm building Legos while having my camera propped up on a Lego? That I 3D printed?
When are you gonna get like a tripod so it can be like top down or something?
I had originally set one up, but I didn't want to. Your salary is 29 chicken nuggets. Yeah.
For life.
Yeah, I wish I had. This kind of looks like a skull. This is kind of creepy. Well, hey, once Dreams makes it to the U.S., I'll apparently be getting I'll be getting paid in Arby's. I gotta make that Arby's review. Maybe one of these days in July I'll do that Arby's thing.
You'll be the third person that supports Arby's.
Dude, Mike loves That's it! I'll get Mike in on it, because Mike really likes Arby's. I think you said I gotta try the Meat Mountain. I can't remember.
I have no idea what that is.
Look it up.
But I can guess.
It is just a sandwich with, like, a ton of meat on it. It is crazy. I think the next IRL stream needs to be a print-a-block. Dude, let's talk off-stream. I would love to do a sponsorship for... you can sponsor me. You can pay me, and I'll talk about... No, I'm kidding. If I can get some more time in my schedule, I would really like... I have the itch to build a printer. And so I'm between 3 different printers right now. I would like to either build a baby belt, a print-a-block, or a one of those Enders, the Ender Core XYs, the like ENR. Oh hell no! Okay, and then I need to put 2 in the middle here. Yeah, I got what you're saying. I'm just kidding. Want to build a printer block printer? Well, I don't know what I'm allowed to discuss that you've gotten out there, but there is. I want to build printers that add something to my current workflow, because otherwise there's not really a reason for me to build a printer, you know, because I could just go and buy one. I want to build a printer that does something that a bought printer can't. So the 3 that I picked do something special. Secret shush. Okay, so I won't talk about the type of printer block I want to build. But there is a special one that Dream is working on. Hey, maybe down the line, if you want, I could do a Smurf recap, and you could tell me about Smurf, and I could just build Legos while you did that. You could tell everybody about it.
They're short little blue people.
Avatar? I was tempted to buy Avatar. It was on sale for $10 today. Or we could just get you over here. Dude, I would... When is Smurf? Because if it's around November, that might be tough, because I already have vacation plans, but maybe I could just cancel my vacation plans. See, I hate to be a peon, but unless I get sponsored to do stuff, I've got to start limiting what I do, because I'm just running out of time to do everything. Oh, it's in March? I might actually be able to make that then. It would just be about taking time out of my research, which I could probably get away with. But no like offense towards anybody. I just am running out of time to do everything that I'm committing to, so I've got to limit it to what I can handle. God, I hate putting stickers. Hey, Cynthia. Sorry I didn't text you back. I was streaming.
How dare you?
Sorry, I leaned away. I took offense. I just got here. Hey, you got here before I stopped streaming. Just in time. Dude, I hate putting stickers on Legos. It's so stressful. Okay, and then on the bottom, it's 2. And it fits this way? Yeah. Oh, yeah! Alright, and then 3. Okay. Okay. I think those look good. And then the other side is 5 and 6. And they go kind of the opposite way. Man, I hate putting stickers. Oh, hey! Why are we looking at Legos? Because I'm building Legos. I mean, I could just make the screen black for you if you'd like. Ace is coming to Smurf. Dude, I wish. I gotta reach out to a company and be like, can you sponsor me to go to Smurf? It's a self-portrait. This is what I look like in real life, guys. Sorry to spoil it.
Can you confirm that is true?
Yes, you've seen me in person. See, that's why I'm so short, is because I'm actually built out of Legos.
and it would be more expensive to be taller.
I like that excuse. Oh, sorry, it'd be too expensive for me to be taller. Alright, there we go. Also, I bumped the camera up so now you can see what I'm building. I think I did a really good job on those stickers. Those look clean. Especially if the AC cuts out. Dude, it is so hot here. Like, I don't want to get on my high horse. I'm sorry, Dreams, that I'm gonna pick on you. I see all these Europeans that are like, guys, it's 28 degrees Celsius outside. I'm melting, and I've got like 8 fans of me. It's that in my house right now. It's that hot in my house. How it feels to play Fortnite. You know what? That's
how it feels to play Fortnite wearing a certain amount of clothes.
So, yeah. Speaking of Fortnite, oh my gosh, we finally found the meta for this. It's hot wherever you... Thank you! Thank you! I think this stream is going to go perfect. By the way, Alex, I don't know if you hopped in to hear about RepRap. I can talk about RepRap if you'd like. We had already talked about it, so that's why we're randomly talking about other stuff. And then Dreams. I'd like to build the baby belt because it would be a belt printer, and I've never built one before, and that would be cool to have a belt printer. The Ender Core XY, I missed it. Yeah, well, I can go back and talk about it. At the beginning of stream, which you weren't here for, I said, hey, if anybody comes in, I'll go back and I'll talk about stuff I've already talked about. Because we're just doing chill, like, yap stream today. But the baby belt would be a belt printer. Never done one of those before. And it would also be great to have the Ender Core XY, because I hold on, because I have a bunch of Enders. Hold on. What are these? Are these not supposed to be there? I don't think those are supposed to be there. That's so funny.
Ooh,
I don't think. Ooh, I needed that. Oh, that's why. This is backwards.
Ace didn't take home the "Ooh, I'm at RepRap."
Yeah, I did.
Piece of paper.
Oh, the piece of paper. Yeah, no, I was... Because all the paper was getting soggy from how humid it was. And I was like, I'm not taking this home. It's soggy as hell. Wham, wham. Wait, is this the front or the back? This is the back, I think. Hold on. I'd like to build the printer block. I'd like you to build the printer block. I want you to experience the pain. Yes, this is the Lego Spider-Man head. I threw the box, so I don't have the box next to me. But yes, this is the Lego Spider-Man head. Somebody gave me this as a gift, and I was like, I'll build it on stream. And they were like, go for it. So I am. Okay, good. You know what? I gotta say... This mem like soggy food. Okay. Oh. It goes up to there. Okay, good. When I was a kid, I wanted to be one of the Lego master builders, which I kind of get to live through that vicariously by doing all the 3D printing that I do. No, Dreams, with the print-a-block printer, I won't build it until you have a bomb and you have, like, gotten it all set up and working yourself, and I don't have to do put any effort into it. It's just easy. Which will be never. Right. I think even hearing that, you're just like, oh, ha ha ha, that's good. Working based on your hardware you've got, like what I'm doing for Josh. Oh, that's a good plan. You know what would be kind of cool? I don't know if this fits within like what you have in mind, but it would be kind of cool to have it about the same size as the Voron .2. I don't know. I kind of want to make a mini printer because I have my Monoprice Mini Select that's broken, and I'd love to replace it. It's the same size as the Voron Point 2. I could have sworn it looked large. It looks bigger in all the pictures that you have. All the videos and stuff that I've seen.
You see nothing yet.
Nerd rambling. All right, zombie, hit him. Start talking about Linux real quick. Start talking about Glupshido Linux real quick.
Oh man, I gotta start talking about a NAS or something.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I asked you. I was like, hey, can you tell me how to build a NAS? And you're like, yeah. So first you get the Oingo Gsploingo, and put it in the Gabloingo. And I'm like, oh, I should not have asked.
Zorg?
Zorg? No, it's Xorg, you dingus. And I'm like, how was I supposed to know that?
Sounded out.
I did. You said, and I quote, I get where you would think that this is pronounced Zorg because that's how it's spelled. What are your oh
yeah, hey zombie, what are your thoughts on Unraid versus an
Ubuntu server?
I keep almost pronouncing it Ubuntu.
I think it's funny to say it Ubuntu every time because I saw this video back in the day where somebody called it Ubuntu, and I'm like, I have to call it that now every time.
For me, I use just use Alpine Linux for my NAS. Yeah, I use Glup Linux instead of Shido Linux.
Wait, Cynthia, you use Ubuntu? Oh my god. Oh, for your lab. Never mind.
Ubuntu?
Yeah, she works in the... We talked about this on stream when I was flying drones in Spider-Man. I was like, just like Cynthia. And everybody was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I was like, oh, Cynthia does drones for her job. Or at the lab, I should say. She also is employed elsewhere.
Employee?
Yeah, she works, she's a, oh my gosh, she works as a, mechanic at the, shop in the Walmart.
Yeah, with Unraid, I think that, like, costs money or something. But just using plain ass Linux or something like TrueNAS doesn't cost money.
Alpine NAS. I'm employed as a wage slave. By the way, nobody caught it, but what I was describing is Kirby's job, not Cynthia's. But it's okay. You're so hyper focused that you're like, somebody mentioned Linux? I gotta respond.
Linux?
Homina, Linux? Hold on, I gotta make sure that I didn't miss anything. I was thinking about building a NAS, but I'm the only one in my family that would benefit from it, so it's kind of like, I don't really want to. That's quite literally what happened with Zombie. He was like, Linux mentioned?
Well, are you pure storage? Do you do Docker or anything? It's mostly a NAS. It just does NAS things.
Nasty.
Yeah, like I have a storage pool, and then I have it exported over the network with SSHFS, so I can access it from my computer.
You have it Xorged over the...
No, not Xorged, SSH exported with like EXPORT, like the word.
Gotcha.
Docking?
No,
no.
I'm kidding. You're continuing to go on, and I was just making a joke.
Yeah, I know. It's funny.
It's not to me. I guess these are just extra pieces, or I missed pieces, and I'm gonna like get through the rest of the build and be like, why does it not work? Why does it not fit? Holy shit! It is raining so bad outside my house. Man, that probably feels amazing. I kind of want to go outside and just get soaking wet. Dude, do you understand? It's like running. It's like getting a big lollipop and a spinner hat, running through the rain like you're a kid again. Oh man.
And transforming into a dog on GM Construct.
Have you seen the HD version of that? Somebody posted the HD version. It's like looking at a skinwalker. It's like, no, it has to be shitty quality.
It's like the Windows XP out of box experience song. Like you have to hear that in low quality on YouTube. It does not sound normal.
Yeah.
And not terribly compressed audio.
Did the camera get pushed? It looks so close. What the fuck?
Consider fish islands.
Yeah, great. Then it'll just show me. Speaking of spinner hat, so Cynthia knows I already have a spinner hat, but I saw this file. Have I sent you the picture of me in my? I have a spinner hat. Did you know? Did you not know that?
You have.
Okay. I was like, you don't know. I got a spinner hat at a professional conference I was at. Actually, I was presenting my research at the American Chemical Society's national meeting, and one of the booths that was there were giving out spinner hats, and I was like, this is the funniest shit I've ever seen. And I grabbed one. I think that's one of the only pieces of merch that I still have from that convention, besides a really nice notebook that will be in the... Funnily enough, it'll be in the video that gets posted either Friday or Saturday this week. The calibration video. That, I'm using that notebook that I'm talking about in the video, which is fun trivia. So when you see it, you gotta comment... You gotta leave a comment with a timestamp.
Chemical notebook.
You gotta be like, there it is. There's the chemical notebook. A motor to the spinner hat. Okay. I'm gonna spoil it. I will not send the... Like, I won't tell you where to find the model. But I found a model to 3D print a spinner hat. Oh, man. Just you wait. Just you wait. All notebooks are chemical.
You gonna 3D print a lollipop too?
No, I'll just get an actual lollipop. Joke's on you. She let me hit because I'm goofy.
Man, the Ace lore is so deep.
What? Did I have a spinner hat? I'll 3D print you a new perspective. Thanks. Chad, he's threatening me! Oh no! Gym time. All right. Thanks for stopping by. Have fun at the gym. Hope the gym is fun. Bye.
Who's Jim?
He uses shurikens as chopsticks. I just pick it up with my hands. I go. So, shit. Dreams. I stopped... The people that make the index, what are their names?
Ow.
Thanks. Piece of shit. I should beat the fuck out of you for that. How dare you say that shit to me? Comments are gonna be like, I think Ace actually hates zombie, and I'm gonna just laugh because they're absolutely correct.
Sure, I checked.
Yes. The INDX. Because there's the IDEX, and then there's the index, and then, yeah, it gets confusing. Anyway, you know exactly what I'm talking about. No, it's not the Valve ones. It's the other one.
The Valve Index?
And the skin on my thumb is peeling really bad.
Consider peeling it all off. No more thumb.
Do you feel comfortable in your skin? No. Well, then why don't you peel it off? Peel off your skin.
Yeah, Engine X. Oh yeah, Ace. That's one thing. Yeah.
Oh god, here we go. You guys are
Pronounced
double
Engine
teaming me.
X. And I think it makes no fucking sense.
What?
NGINX is pronounced Engine X.
Weird.
I use Engine X. Apache is old or something.
Oh my parents are driving right now, and the person in front of them had a Scooby-Doo license plate. Like their license plate said Scooby-Doo. Okay. Bond Tech. So I talked to the people from Bond Tech, and they gave me some more information about the index. They said that it is set to launch around it's set to launch late November, early December. I believe they said they want it to release by the end of December. So that should be sick and cool. I can't wait. I'm also really excited because they said they're going to come out with either a kit or something, either a kit or software, so it's like a drop-in modification to the SV08, which is why I bought my SV08. What I think I'm going to do though is it doesn't print fantastically in my basement without an enclosure, but in all fairness, none of my printers print very well without an enclosure. So I think I might buy the SV08 enclosure so I can be printing with it, because I haven't been printing with it. Okay, so it needs to be this way. Yeah, I mean, it has to be pretty much first party, because the SV08 uses a proprietary nozzle. So they would have to work directly with Soval, otherwise it wouldn't work. That's the one of the bigger downsides I have with the SV08 is it uses this really wacky nozzle that I don't like. Like the hot end and the nozzle, or the heat. No, the hot end and the nozzle are all one part. So if there's a jam, yeah. Oh man, I'm getting tired. This is why this is why there's a whole tool head replacement. Oh, true, you're right. See, the reason that I'm getting it confused is because they were demoing a bunch of their nozzles, and they were like, here's all our cool nozzles and shit.
Ooh, I'm a nozzle.
Ooh, I'm nozzling.
Nozzle it up.
What I will admit, you and Kirby had no patience for RepRap. You guys did not want to stand still for any measure of time, and I was so annoyed because I just wanted to talk to them. about shit. Like, I wanted to talk to those Bondtech people about the index, and you guys were like, we got to keep going, though. We can't, like, stop here. I'm like, why are you here?
Yeah, I just wanted to, like, I just walked in, and then we were staying in one spot. Well, I wanted to walk around and see what was there before, like, just see what was there, not talk to anyone. And after I did that, I was like, yo, let's walk around and talk to people.
Yeah, well, you had already, like, you guys went back and did that, but I was already gone, so I couldn't. Oh, like this? Yeah, like that. Okay. And then that's 7. Okay. Okay, so you should have done interviews. Yeah. The problem was most of the people that I talked to were kind of they were kind of mean to me a little bit. Like, they kind of like treated me like, can you get the hell away from me? And I was like, okay.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have gamer gunk.
Like, the guys from Bondtech were kind of like, can you get the fuck out of here? I was like, okay, all right. I think they were busy and they were mad that I was there. I don't really know. I'm not going to get too up in arms about it. I might do more of that for 3D Printopia because I'll be there in more of a professional capacity. I wasn't really there as Ace Gamer. I was there as me and kind of just doing some of it for fun mainly. So, yeah, like when I walked up to the people from KB3D, they didn't even know who I was. See, here's the thing, Zombie. You reference things that are so old, people don't get it. Gamer Gunk was a meme back in like 2012.
Stop! Stop being right! Stop! Kids these days weren't even alive then.
That joke, unironically, is probably older than OMB. You're there as Jeremy. Yeah, I was. Shit, you weren't supposed to say my name. Fuck. Now I gotta private the VOD. Oh, that does...
His name was Jacob.
Guys, stop! They're gonna think my name's lame. They're gonna think I was named something like fucking Jared.
They're gonna think your name is Lance or some shit.
Damn. Can you imagine? Jacob is from Construct 3D. I don't know what that is. I'm not well versed in the Maker, like, YouTube space because I only watch videos that I think could, like, add to my workflow. I'm really a hypocrite when it comes to, like, 3D printed content. Actually, not necessarily a hypocrite, but, like, here's my biggest complaint of the 3D printing, like, YouTube space. He isn't Lance. His name is Leonardo the Fourth. What a name. So, let's go on a tangent for a second. One of my biggest complaints with the 3D printing YouTube space is everybody makes, like, the same content. And it's all just, like, about printers. And so it doesn't give a use case to people, like, how they can use their printer. Like, how many 3D printing YouTubers have to make a useful things you can 3D print? Like, it's a tool to make whatever you want. You shouldn't have to make a video where you're explaining what it can do to, like, benefit you. You know? That should be the whole part of the channel. Like, a lot of the stuff that I print, I think it's like I'm making a case for why 3D printing is cool. I don't know. A lot of people just, like, make videos about, like, new printers or new extruders or new nozzles and stuff like that. Now, it's just, like, cool, but, like, what do I do once I buy it? You know? Like, I get these. I have one of those nice Bondtech BMG extruders, and I don't use it because it doesn't fit. Well, I don't use the printer that it goes on anymore. But it's like, what does it do? Put that in your pot and let it simmer. Is a toy made from a 3D printing specific construction toy. Yeah, see, the print-a-block printer, it's cool because it's like you can 3D print a 3D printer. That's so there's 3 things. Well, I'm only get there's 2 things that people say to me. They ask me, "Oh, are you going to 3D like, oh, you have a 3D printer, have you made blank?" I'm not going to say the first 2 because I don't think that they're stream friendly. But I will say that despite Zombie being a maker, he also asked me that question. So even other makers are not free from this curse, apparently. But
I think are you talking about the thing you can't say?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'm not going to say it, so.
Yeah, I probably said that as a joke. Like...
No, I just mean like proving a point. It can be
Yeah.
used to teach CAD. Like we need to finish the part of it. Yeah. But the third thing that people are always ask me is like, could you 3D print a 3D printer? It's like, now I could if I had a print-a-block printer. I can't wait for... Oh, I can't say it out loud. Shit. I almost said it out loud. Dude, okay, Dreams. So I met up with Rob at Printopia, and he was like, wait, you're the one that came up with the name? And I was like, yeah, I came up with the name for the new printer that Dreams is working on. And he was also like, oh, I talk with Dreams all the time. I was like, oh, that's cool. I thought he was my friend. I guess if I have to share it with you, or share him with you. I know it's shush shush, but he knew about it because you told him. I was like, has he told you yet about the new printer he's working on? And he was like, oh, the blank? And I was like, yeah. Did you know that I came up with the name for it? And he's like, no, I didn't. And I'm like, yeah.
Ooh, I needed that.
I've got a knack for that kind of stuff. No, I know exactly what it is, Streams. I won't say it. Don't worry. I can stop myself. I'm not that tired.
I am, though.
The brain trust of technical people. You're a sounding board for sanity and vibe checks. Yeah, I guess I don't have the technical knowledge. How it feels telling people that I'm in a meeting. No, I mean, everybody has their strength. I am not the one that has the, like, technical tinkering experience. So I am by no means, like, that. I'm very honest about that. That's just not my niche. My technical skills are in the actual plastic itself, not the... Yeah, see, I'm chem technical. It's just a different type of technical. Hold on.
It named on.
Hey, you can see my Spider-Man Plush in the background. Yeah. That's my Spider-Man pillow, I should say. Shit! I had a meme I was gonna send Cynthia.
Too late now.
Hey, please let me know. So the video, I'm finishing up final edits on it. It is taking everything out of me mentally to finish up that video, so I hope you guys enjoy it. But it goes a little bit into more of my chemical stuff, so this might sound the most like a lecture out of all of my videos. So please let me know if you enjoy that kind of stuff. This is the video that chat asked me for a few months ago. I had not originally planned on making it, so if it doesn't do well, I'm going to blame all of you guys for it. No, I'm kidding. Chemical romance! I had high hopes for living. That's Panic at the Disco, by the way. That's not My Chemical Romance. Where's this wing piece? Oh, there it is. By the way, this is the last bag.
Last bag? Then what?
Then I susplode. I can re-show off some of the stuff that I did at the beginning of stream because Dreams is here. And if Dreams leaves before I end, then I won't show it and I'll just end stream. Bum 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 bum. Ba 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Sorry, are we not talking about enough Linux for you? Do we need to mention Linux again for you to come back to us? My gosh.
Zorg at least 5 more times.
Zorg. Don't show your bag on stream, you'll get demonetized. What bag? What? My bag of tricks that I got from RepRap.
RepRap?
RepRap, just a day ago. Just a week ago.
364 days away.
I don't think I'll go to MRRF next year. It was fun, but not travel across the country fun.
True. I don't know why Kirby does.
Well, for Kirby, it kind of makes more sense because it's only a few hours away for him. But if MRRF was as close as it is to me as it is for him, I might go more often. But I just can't justify going like that far away. Tricks are for kids. What is this in reference? What do you mean by that? I am a kid. Actually, I'm 16. me and Menards. That was so good.
Uh-oh, I alerted the horde.
What happened? What did you do?
I'm playing Factorio.
Oh no. I bet Kirby was like, have you seen my base?
Yeah. Then I was like, have you seen mine?
Is that legitimately what he said?
Yeah.
Oh no, I meant like right now.
Oh no. Not right now.
Damn. That would have been really funny. Oh, I got another text. Oh, no, that's just my watch telling me I need to stand up. I've been sitting for too long. Ba, 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 ba. I don't get that one. It's buttery? Do you mean legitimately like you have a Factorio base, or is there a joke that I'm missing?
He doesn't know, but neither do
I
I.
does he know?
I too am in this episode.
I too am on this stream. You damn, you should have joined the stream and said that. I too am in this stream.
Nah, it was a lot funnier having you have a conversation with me, with you all.
With me muted.
Oh man, I should have joined, said, "Hey, what's up? I'm here," and then just went AFK.
Yeah, just leave the room. Ba, 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 ba. Look up buttery biscuit base. Oh god. This is gonna be something like NSFW. Am I gonna have to warn my parents that it's gonna come up on the browsing history? Guys, it wasn't me. I'm sorry. So, Dreams, if I do the, so I don't know if Zombie, if you've been a part of the channel long enough to know, but I had a thing going with Dreams where I was going to, oh, it's a dubstep remix, okay. So I had this thing going with Dreams for like, it's been a long time. I think it was before 3D Printopia that I think it's actually been a year that I've been talking about doing this video, but he wanted to pay me to go to Arby's and eat certain things off the menu and then give a like full review of them. But I said I wouldn't do them at a convention because if I got sick, because I get food poisoning every time I go, I didn't want to get sick and not be like near home. So yeah. Maybe this Sunday I'll do it. I'll be like, hey guys, Ace Gamer here. I'm going to now give myself food poisoning for views. Hey guys, I'm gonna give myself food poisoning by eating the Meat Mountain. Yeah, no, I mean, I will put my all into it. Well, all in quotes there. I could read my Raising Cane's review if you'd like, because I wrote a review of Raising Cane's for a bunch of friends in a different Discord. Meat Mountain. Meat Mountain, Charlie. That's a meme that you should get, Zombie. That's probably. Ah, see, there we go. There we go. There was apparently they expanded the lore of Charlie the Unicorn, and like those two guys were like devils that came up from hell specifically to punish Charlie or something like that. It's really weird. It's one of those where it's like, I think you should have just let this meme die.
Yeah, people still care.
Yeah, you know how things are. As soon as they become nostalgic, it's profitable to start bringing shit up again. I can't think of something more millennial coded than Charlie the Unicorn. That whole era, looking back at it, I'm like, man, that is the most millennial coded stuff I've ever seen. Old Smosh kind of gets that way sometimes. Not often, but sometimes. What's your favorite Smosh skit, Zombie?
My favorite Smosh skit.
Yeah.
Dubstep commercials suck.
Wait, what? They had one called Dubstep Commercials Suck.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember that one. There's like 3 that I actually remember. And it's the one where he like they pretend that he has cancer and like shave his head bald, and he goes through like all the stages of grief, and then he just admits that he gave him a bald cap while he was sleeping, and that's like the whole.
Yeah, and then he like goes homeless or something.
Yeah, he's like homeless for a little bit because he's bald.
Yeah, we are the best of friends. I like that one.
There's
That one's
another
good.
one that I remember. I don't know why this is one of the ones that I remember, but they, you know how they did, like, they were the pioneers of the fan mail unboxing genre, and there was this. They got in the fan mail. They got this like ball that looked like a boob with a nipple, and then they were like, "We gotta. This is such a funny funny like prop. We gotta use it in a video for like something." And so what they used it for was they had this skit where it was like they were spending the whole skit trying to figure out if it was a male or a female boob, and then the end of the video just ends with the like, well, it must be a male boob because otherwise it would be censored. And they're like, "Oh yeah," and then the video just ends, and I'm like, that's really funny. Like the whole bit is so good. Like I really like that one for no reason. Like, it's such an inconsequential episode, all things considered, but it has such a good punchline that I'm like, I'm here for it. Dun, 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 dun.
There's like a 1 hour Smosh special or something, but in the beginning it's all cinematic and shit, and then the rest of the video is just them walking around outside.
That's funny.
And I think in that video they said the power's out, so all the airplanes are going to be falling from the sky.
Oh,
I think of that one every day.
do you?
Yeah. Especially when I'm on the plane. I'm like, what if the power goes out?
Well, the power wouldn't affect the plane.
Yeah,
I know. I'm not that stupid. Okay.
oh no.
Chat, he took the bait. Chat. I'm over here casting my fishing rod and getting the bait.
Like you did in the Discord server.
Nobody took that bait of me being. I was like, that's when I was born. Nobody fucking took that bait. I was so mad.
Someone replied to it and said skill issue.
Oh yeah. And I was like, that's such a Reddit response. Some of the stuff that they say actually makes me physically cringe. I'm like, dang. Wouldn't affect the planes if the power... No, it would affect the towers. Don't say twin. Don't say it.
The air control towers.
Yeah, air traffic control towers. Yes, you're right. It would affect those, but...
I wasn't gonna say twin. I'm not in middle school anymore. That would have been the second thing I thought of, not the first thing.
Your first instinct was to give me a correct answer. The second one was to make a meme.
Yeah.
For their Windows 98 machines. Dude, it's crazy how outdated some companies' digital infrastructure is. Oh my god.
Companies.
Yeah, like John Deere tractors, most of the like actual computer components that run the tractors, because like cars use computers to run
Yeah.
everything. You don't have direct connection over your wheels. The
That
John
makes me
Deere
mad.
got in huge ass trouble like in 2021 or something like that, because all of their equipment was still using like Windows 98, like all the
Best
tractors and
version of
shit.
Windows.
What's up?
The best version of Windows.
Yeah, well, before bloatware was invented. before John Bloat invented bloatware. Okay, now let's put this eye on
Ions? Like cat ions?
and anion.
Or cat ions are positive.
I'm so glad that you also know that one. Bonzi Buddy, what a throwback. The coolest malicious software. Bum 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 bum. Ba-da-bum, ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum. Dude, what? What?
Dude,
I watch Joel
what?
Windows XP destruction videos. I know what Bonzi Buddy is.
How old are those videos?
Like, I don't want to know. I know. I genuinely don't want to know how old those are. I think they're probably like 5 years old. Give Bonzi Buddy access to LLMs or something. Oh, you're talking large language media or something like that, like AI.
Large language model.
Okay. Hey, I had 2 of those things, right? Well, excuse me, had a hiccup. Bonzi AI Buddy. Bonzi Buddy, nuke my hard drive. Delete system 32 or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Am I right? Is it system 32?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bonds AI Buddy. Yeah.
Jarvis, delete /bin.
Jarvis, uninstall my OS. Jarvis, download free Bloons Tower Defense Unlimited Monkey Money hack free Punjabi no virus on the family computer.
Just say here. What the fuck did you do to the family laptop?
It said free Punjabi no virus. Jesse, why did you download Bloons hacks on the family computer? I downloaded like a free Minecraft thing on on the family computer, and it was fucked up for like years.
Free Minecraft.
Yeah, it was like if you download this like Honey browser extension. It was like Honey before Honey. And I downloaded on the family computer. I got in so much trouble for that. Rightfully so. Can't wait to have kids and have them break my technology, and then I'm like,
Don't worry, you'll have the company to break it for you.
The company?
Yeah.
What the hell are you talking about?
The company like that made whatever technology that your kids would have broken.
Is this like a dig on how like Chromebooks are shitty? What's the joke?
It's a dig on how companies are shitty and will just revoke your access or break it.
Oh yeah. Well. Yeah, that's Yeah, I don't really know what to tell you. That's just how
Yeah, it's just depressing.
Yep.
Ooh, I needed
Bond's
that.
AI buddy. Alrighty, let's
So is that Man Spider?
Wow, that's such a funny joke. Do you actually know what Man Spider looks like in the comics? Don't look that up.
No, I'm referencing I'm referencing a Smosh video.
Alrighty. Spider-Man is finished.
All right, stream's over.
All right, guys. Goodbye. Get out of here. I mean, I will be ending soon, but I'll do a little bit before I leave. So I'll have him sit right there so you guys can see him. You know what? I was a little bit of a hater. I didn't like this set, but once it's built, it actually looks really nice. I'm proud of it.
I'm proud of you. You know what?
You know what? Come here. Give me your lips. I'm gonna kiss you.
Some mouth hugs.
Puppies? That shit was so funny when you did that. Hold on. At RepRap, he's like, in the middle of a crowd, he's like, Ace, do you want uppies? I'm like, dude, can you stop? Now I'm just gonna play with stuff that's on my desk.
Uppies. Oh yeah, it's because you said I was tall or something, and you were short.
No, I didn't say that. What I joked about is oh no, it was in the Culvers. I'm getting a signal. Ooh, I'm getting a signal.
Ooh, I'm getting a signal.
I have a new one that I made, but I haven't posted it as a video yet, so I don't want to spoil that. Okay, so Dreams, are you still here? Sound off if you are. I'll give him a sec to respond.
You left. Jarvis,
I hope not. Jarvis.
play sad violin.
Jarvis.
Ooh, he's here.
He's here. All
And
right.
he's French.
So, the thumbnail on it, somebody had made a 3D printed arcade pad, like for playing arcade games, and I made one of my own that I wanted to show off. So this will be a video. God, I don't know when, because things are kind of. So I'm doing. That actually hooks Bonzi to an LLM. Jesus. That's spooky. You showed me that? Well, I'm showing it now on stream because I showed it to everybody. But the big thing, Josh told me to make it out of pet. A Mugen pad. Yeah. But this is so much fun. So this is an example of a 3D printed fight stick. Also, I talked about, this was one of the things that I got from the Prusa booth. It is a list of all of Prusa's filament, which is awesome.
Pulled off a heist to get that.
I didn't. It was free. It was free. I swear it. Okay. So the other thing that I wanted to show off, I just made this because it's actually my mom's birthday this week, and this is my birthday gift to her. I like to give gift cards to my parents because if you just give them presents, sometimes they will ask to return them because they don't like when we spend money on them, because we're a good family. How many PLAs are there? More than 30? Let me check before I talk about. So the PLAs start on page 5. Let me see where they end. And they end on 34. So that would be, I think, 29. Yeah, they have 29 different PLAs. Not including PLA recycled. Algae filament? Oh, not including the like the recycled rolls. They have 3 recycled rolls. If there are, then I
And
need to make a printer block table with Prusament. Ooh.
this is so yummers.
This is so yummers. You need to go to 3D Printopia, because at 3D Printopia, every booth that does filament gives out sample spools. I should show you the number of sample spools I have. I think a printer block printer would be perfect for me, because I have a ton of like one-off rolls of filament that I can't find a use for because it's too small to make anything like actually useful. So it would be cool to print a bunch of print blocks out of that stuff.
Minecraft blocks.
So the other thing that I wanted to show off. So this will be a video later, but I like to give my parents gift cards because they go on vacation, and it's like a way to just give them money and say like, hey, go buy something. But I printed this. It is a gift card box that I embossed Minnie Mouse on. The corks, why? Oh, okay. So there is this. This is what it looks like on the front. I can't show you the back because it has a name on it. But this will, how to do this kind of stuff will be in my video, or how to make this better will be in my video that comes out this weekend. Then, you ready?
I'm not.
Isn't that cool? Hold on, I'll do it again. I think that's so cool. It like displays it. 3D Printy made this. That's the guy that made those twist cap mushrooms that I had. Those twist cap mushrooms are like one of my favorite things I've ever made. They are awesome. Well, Miku might be actually my favorite thing that I've ever
You're awesome.
Dreams, off stream, we'll have to talk more about printer block. I'd love to add it to the possibilities of stuff to make. And I could send you a picture of all of the scraps of filament I have, and like whether or not I could make like a bunch of printer blocks out of random colors. Speaking of filament, let me like reach over here and I'll grab the Prusament that I got. Ah. So in the short, I think I might make a MRRF short for next week. But these are the 2 colors that I got. I didn't have enough space to show off all of the rolls, but I ended up getting an entire kilogram's worth of filament in just Prusament samples. But the first one is pineapple yellow and jet black. All of them come with jet black as the secondary color. And then this one is pristine white and jet black. And the pristine white is a warm white, which is, I like warm white better than cold white. So I've actually not been, I don't print with cold white very often anymore. I think the only exception is Miku, but I might shift that into being a warm white. Although cold white does look really good for her, and specifically. There's some times where cold white looks better for a particular model. But it's funny that I'm showing off the Miku models, despite the fact that I didn't build the Miku models on stream today. I built the Lego on stream. So that's pretty much all the stuff that I have from 3D Printopia. Some of the other cooler stuff will actually be in the short that I'll have out next week. But I did get to like meet up with some of the creators that I had met with at previous RepRaps, which was really cool. Karen Chow I got to see, and she's awesome. If you're at all into 3D printing, I would look into her because she's awesome. Yeah. I I don't really have very much else that I wanted to talk about or show off today. I did want to thank everybody for being understanding of my like kind of time off right now, but I had talked about taking some time off in June/July anyway, so yeah. I will say so we're getting towards the end of July and the beginning of June, or sorry, the end of June and the beginning of July. And you know what July is? It's my channel anniversary. So I have something massive planned. Oh man. I can't spoil it, but I don't know whether it's going to be a stream or whether it's going to be like a video. But I have some huge stuff planned for the channel for July for the anniversary.
Ooh, I needed that.
And the videos that'll be coming out, I kind of want to do a variety because I'm trying to see if I can do other things on the channel besides 3D printing and still be successful. I want to branch into some more stuff that I enjoy. So
Marvel Rivals.
I've got some experimental videos that'll be coming out in July. And then August is going to be another big month for the channel, I think, too, because I've got another convention that I'll be going to in August. I'll be going to Anime NYC. And currently I'm in talks for some special stuff around that. Yeah, Arby's review for July. Unfortunately, I think the video for July is going to be the A1 upgrades video, which is scripted. It's not filmed, but it is scripted. I finally got the last piece on it working, the enclosure, so I was able to button that up. I was originally supposed to have that video out next week, but there is no way I'm getting it done because I don't even have the calibration video done yet. So instead, it will get pushed to July. Yeah, but some really big stuff for the channelversary. I hope that's exciting. I really can't tease any of it because I'd just be giving it away. But I think this is where Ace Gamer... I'm going to try and make a genuine effort to push Ace Gamer to be more about the stuff that I want to do now that I have a pretty decent following. So my goal for the next year is going to be I want to do more stuff that I want to do rather than stuff that I think is going to do well, like on an algorithm or something like that. So yeah, and I'll talk more about that on the either stream or video that I put out. But it's probably going to be a stream where I just yap like this and talk about all the stuff that's going on. But looking forward, August is going to be big because I'm going to a convention then. 3D Printopia is in September, so getting ready for 3D Printopia, which is fun. And then...
And you're also going to VCF Midwest.
Fuck no. When is VCF Midwest?
September.
There's no way.
September.
I'm saying maybe a 50% chance I'd go to VCF East again.
Yeah, that was not your cup of tea. That was not for you.
I mean, I can put up with a lot, so I don't need to I don't need to be shitty towards it. It was well put together. It was not my strong suit.
Yeah. They're like, yo, is this a Glorbus? I'm like, no, that's a Shitus.
And I'm like, damn, is it a Glorby? And you're like, no, it's a Florby. And I'm like, damn, I didn't even know Florby was a thing. And you're like, yeah, actually, it's second to a Dorby. And I'm like, dang.
Yeah, so I'm like, yeah, Glorby was created by these guys in 1985
in their garage, and it birthed the the operating system known as shitty, and I'm like, dang, I didn't know that.
And Shitty went on to inspire Unix, which you may know as the predecessor to Linux.
And then you might know Unix as the predecessor to PlayStation OS, which is what they use to run the PlayStation 6. What did you say? Modern gaming OSs are based off of what? They're a modification of Windows?
The PlayStation OS is based off of FreeBSD.
Oh, okay. I definitely know what that is.
Yeah, you sure do.
I definitely know what free V or BSD is.
FreeBSD.
BSD. Free based.
It actually stands for Berkeley Software Distribution.
You could have lied to me. You could have been like big software development. And I would have been like, "Yep, that's right. That's what you're saying." So yeah. Wait, this was made in 2010. Interesting.
What?
This brick separator. The copyright on the back says 2010, which there is no way this is going to show up on stream. Biggest software down pillow. It's Linux, isn't it, bruv? Me when I'm Linuxing my shit. I got Linux on my shit right now. Ooh, I'm Linux as fuck right now. I'm just yapping. I should probably end stream. I'm getting so tired. I'm just rambling right now. I also have to make dinner. Fuck, I don't want to make dinner. I do want to play Fortnite though. Ooh, I'm gonna play Fortnite. Ooh, I'm gonna play
with a certain amount of clothes on.
I'm glad that's your favorite. Look, Neru. No, Neru! Neru, no! Neru broke. What? Don't take out Ace. What? Don't take me out.
Take me to your Xbox.
Play Fortnite today.
Man, this is...
Order a Papa Jonathan. Oh, you mean takeout, like eat takeout. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do tonight for dinner. I haven't talked to Gigi about that yet. We haven't really made a plan. Ugh, I got shit on my fingers. I got shit on my butt right now. I'm butt as fuck right now.
Do you shit from that ass?
It's a good one. See, this is why in the UK it's called takeaway. Ew! It's called take out. Because you take it out of the restaurant. Calling it takeaway is like, oh, we take it away from the restaurant. Like, the restaurant is bad for the food. Like takeaway is what your parents do to your Xbox when you get bad grades at school. They take away your Xbox.
Also, how you subtract numbers.
Oh, see, now we're just gonna keep coming up with different things for it. It's takeaway, isn't it, bruv? Have a proper Chinese. I wanted to have Chinese today, but my sister was like, no, I don't want Chinese. And so instead we had mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese from the microwave.
The microwave. All right, I gotta put Neru back just for the end of stream here. There we go. Naru. Look at my Vocaloids. They're so cool.
Just you wait until I'm a Vocaloid.
What's up?
Just you wait until I'm a Vocaloid.
Dude, if you become a Vocaloid, I need to become a Vocaloid. Ugh. My fingies hurt from making this set. Just kidding, actually. They're okay. The last set was the one that... Can you be a Vocaloid? Yeah, we're going to start our own Sakai together. We're going to all be Vocaloids. Any of my viewers from my, what's it called, era are going to be like, dude, Ace is referencing. He's referencing stuff. Ooh, I got references on my shit. I'm referenced as fuck right now. I'm yapping. I got to end stream.
Yeah, you talk about random shit now.
Can you animate my mascot? Animate? No. 3D print it? Maybe. That's right. I got to work on that commission. Kirby. Dreams was gonna have me make his profile pic real for commission, so I might do that. I'll have to come up with something creative for the legs. Anyway, that is pretty much all the news that is news from me. Next week I'll probably be back to my normal schedule of Monday, Friday. I'll know closer to Sunday. As for content on my channel, I have a short coming out tomorrow. And I will have a long-form video out either Friday or Sunday or Saturday, depending on how quickly I get it done. I'm about halfway through the editing process of it. I just need to push it the last little bit through. It's just the stuff last week caught up to me, and I had to put it down for a sec. So yeah. Then after that, all the stuff for my anniversary. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed hearing about Midwest RepRap. I want to send a huge thank you and shout out to Zombie for joining. This would have been so mid if it weren't for you. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, me walking up with the it's just some random shit I made.
Don't forget to click that like button. If you haven't subscribed, do so. Hit that bell. Topic of legs. We've come to the end of this one. Thanks for watching. Okay, thanks. Bye. All right. So, do you have anything else that you wanted to say before I end it off, Zombie?
No.
What a great way to end it. As always, if you have any suggestions for stuff you'd like to see on the channel or like to see me 3D print or play or whatever, please leave that in the comments because I do read most of them or all of them right now. Aside from that, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next stream.